in the industry are doing a step up to provide that?
Well, currently we have Ripple Names, which is essentially attaching a name to an account so that you don't have this long address that's very difficult for human beings to understand, that it reduces that complexity. Longer term, we're working on an identity system that's going to be a distributed identity system where the consumers have control over their identity. The other thing that we're doing is working with regulators and insurers and finding out what they need so that we can find ways to provide it. But we want to see this mainstream. We want to see the inefficiencies in remittances and in payments go away. And the technology is there to do it. All the technologies that we need exist. We just have to build standards, and we have to get people on board and build a coalition. It's going to be exciting.
And how far?
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, you know I come back with a video just to make you think. And we're going to touch on two important subjects that are surfing the internet right now. Now we have the self-hosted wallet issue, of course. And now we have the OCC coming out about stablecoins. So we have to touch hard on these subjects, guys, because it just doesn't make any sense. But I'm going to tie it all together for you. Now, basically, we have, of course, you just listened to David Schwartz, who said exactly what I'm going to read in this article. ID 2020 Alliance launches digital ID program government with Bangladesh, Gavi, announces new partners at annual summit. Now, guys, this article was back in September of 2019, way before the actual C word came out. Now, it states we are implementing a forward-looking approach to digital identity that gives people control over their own personal information. Isn't that just what David Schwartz just stated? Now, this program leverages existing vaccination and birth registration operations to offer newborn a persistent and portable biometric-linked digital identity. So let's go to what? PayID. No, they had to change that name because they stole it from Australia. It's now called Paystring and Ripple. But guys, if you go into the white paper, you clearly see your birth certificate. All that good stuff is already in there. The name, all the biometrics is already encoded in there. Guys, remember, this is all a plan. And please go look up the global ID partners, guys. Of course, you have Microsoft, Gavi, Accenture, all are who? Partners with who? Ripple, that's right. But guys, let's move over to the next subject. Very, very important. We have the OCC coming out with guidance for stablecoins as far as what banks are concerned. Now, guys, when did Tether come out? About 2014. When did USDC come out, guys? About 2018. USDC already has $4 billion circulating. Why and how? That's right, guys, the Fed. Because what's happening, guys, is central banks are putting the same foundation, the same system we have now, which is the dollar, which they can print unlimited. So, guys, if you see anybody happy about this ruling from the OCC, you should definitely raise an eyebrow, like The Rock, guys, in wrestling, because something is not right with them. That was not the point of crypto, guys. You shouldn't have the ability to print unlimited circulation of supply. The reason why they're doing this is because they're moving us where? Into the fourth industrial revolution. Well, only thing they have to do is type in how much money you want. You want 4 trillion, you can get 4 trillion. You want 8 quadrillion, you can have 8 quadrillion if you want. It's just a number, guys. It doesn't exist. And they're about to take your identity and move you into what? That's right, virtual reality, where you become an avatar. Guys, movies are reality. The real world you're living in is an illusion. And of course, if you read my book, you understand this, guys. This is powerful. When you read that OCC document, you should have been upset. Because it's the same exact system that we're in right now, but they're raising it to 2.0. Remember, I did the video on JP Morgan, moving the Federal Reserve on blockchain 2.0. Because that's all it is, guys. It's the biggest scam in history. And we know where Brian Bush came from, guys. That's why when I tell you revenge of the nerds, that's what it is. If I put a video out about gangsters, I'm going to get 2 million views. But if I put a video out about Steve Mnuchin, Brian Brooks at One West is going to get what? 1,000 views. The nerds take over behind the scenes, guys. We know that Brian Brooks is what? A criminal with glasses. Steve Mnuchin is what? A criminal with glasses. If Kamala Harris had prosecuted both of them, they would not be sitting in that seat. They would be sitting in a jail cell, people. I need for you to understand this. Remember, the banks are what? The biggest drug dealing, gun running, money laundering son of a guns. And we're seeing their footprints all over this. They taking the whole point of cryptocurrency, getting rid of the banks and giving the banks even more power. So if anybody is online right now that you see and is excited about this ruling, they either don't understand the system or they are a puppet for the system, guys. Now, guys, I've made several videos and I told you a long time ago, Ripple had a bigger objective when it came to actual cryptocurrency space, biometrics. We know that USDC is going to be on Stellar this month, either this month or next month. Now, guys, I'm going to read you off what one of the puppets stated. And this is from Jeremy from Circle, which we know that's controlled by who? Goldman Sachs. Now, the banks can treat public chains as infrastructure similar to SWIFT, ACH, Fedwire, stablecoins like USDC. We know that's the plan, guys. As electronic stored value. The significance of this can't be understood. Decentralized, permissionless, open source, and internet-mediated software is literally becoming the foundation for not just the U.S. financial system, but for the global economy. We're on path towards all major economic activity being executed on-chain. It is a tremendous to see such forward-looking support for largest regulator of national banks in the United States. This paves the way for the use of leading dollar digital currencies such as USDC as a mainstream payment medium for forms of payment, settlement, and helps put the U.S. in leadership position in embracing the power of public chains. Beyond payments and settlements, and unlike legacy settlement mediums, public chains combine transactions and compute, enabling a radical new modes of financial and commerce apps to be built. It has also set the stage for more regulated financial institutions to run blockchain nodes and even become validators. This is a huge way to start 2021, the year that crypto and stable coins go mass market. Now, guys, when it comes to the actual wallet regulation, they want to get everybody a digital ID. Remember, guys, we're going to be moving over into the fourth industrial revolution, where everything is going to be digitized. I've been over this several occasions. And this rule that came out with the OCC allows stablecoins, which is nothing acting as the dollar. That's all it's acting as is a dollar, guys. Come on. They're going to create a limited amount of supply. It's the same system. It just allows this Ponzi scheme to go on forever. When it came to paper fiat money, it always ended. Once they bring us all over to the system doesn't end. Remember, guys, the goal. The goal is a new world order, global dominance. The world has a phone now, guys. When you look at Starlink's, all these satellites that they're throwing in the air, I've done plenty of videos on that. That's what this is about, guys. Total control. That's it. That's reality. If you can't see it, something is not right. So the fact is that please educate your friends and family and let them know. When it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. And if you read my book, guys, you understand what the end game is. These cryptos are not for you guys. The robots, the drones, algorithms. That's what it's for, guys. Open your eyes. Because if not, humanity will be replaced. Now, I've done several videos on Bitcoin Lightning and Facebook Diem. They work behind the curtain for a reason. Bitcoin Lightning is that second layer that you're actually going to be making those payments with, because everybody says Bitcoin is too slow. They've already fixed that. It just hasn't been presented to you. And we understand how important Facebook is going to be to the fourth industrial revolution, because that is the perfect social platform where they can put all these apps on. But y'all have a wonderful night.